Baccarat is a captivating card game, often found in the glitzy atmosphere of casinos. The game exudes an air of sophistication and elegance, drawing in players with its simple yet intriguing mechanics. As you step into a casino, the Baccarat table often stands out, surrounded by eager participants and curious onlookers. It's a game steeped in history with roots dating back centuries. Originating in Italy during the 15th century, Baccarat quickly spread across Europe, becoming a favorite among the French nobility. The game's rich history is reflected in its timeless appeal and the sense of tradition that accompanies each hand dealt. Despite its air of sophistication, Baccarat is surprisingly simple to understand. The rules are straightforward, making it accessible to both newcomers and seasoned gamblers. The dealer handles most of the action, allowing players to focus on the excitement of the game rather than the intricacies of the rules. At its core, it's a guessing game where you wager on the outcome of two hands, the player and the banker. Each hand is dealt two cards, and the goal is to predict which hand will have a total closest to 9. The simplicity of the game is part of its charm, allowing players to quickly grasp the basics and start enjoying the action. Your goal? To predict which hand will have a total closest to 9. The cards are valued in a unique way. Aces are worth 1 point, face cards and 10s are worth 0, and all other cards are worth their face value. If the total exceeds 9, only the last digit is considered. For example, a hand with a 7 and an 8 would total 15, but in Baccarat it counts as 5. Baccarat's allure lies in its simplicity and the element of chance that keeps players on the edge of their seats. The excitement builds with each card dealt as players eagerly await the outcome. The thrill of a win, the anticipation of the next hand, and the camaraderie among players all contribute to the game's enduring popularity. It's a game where both seasoned high rollers and casual players can experience the thrill of the unknown. The betting options cater to all levels of risk tolerance, from modest wagers to high-stakes bets. This inclusivity makes Baccarat a favorite among a diverse range of players, each seeking their own unique experience. No complex strategies or card-counting techniques are required, making it an ideal choice for beginners venturing into the world of casino games. The game's straightforward nature allows new players to quickly get up to speed, while still offering enough depth to keep experienced players engaged. Dealers are often more than willing to explain the rules and help newcomers feel comfortable at the table. With its straightforward rules and quick rounds, Baccarat offers an exhilarating gaming experience that can be enjoyed by all. The fast pace of the game ensures that there's never a dull moment, and the constant turnover of hands keeps the excitement levels high. Whether you're a seasoned gambler or a curious newcomer, Baccarat promises a captivating and enjoyable experience. In Baccarat, the terms banker and player can be a little misleading. They don't actually refer to the dealer or you as the player. Instead, think of them as two separate hands dealt in each round. You're not tied to either hand. You're simply betting on which one you believe will win. Imagine it as a friendly competition between two entities, the banker and the player, both vying to get closer to 9. Your role is that of an observer, analyzing the cards dealt and placing your bet on the hand you believe has the advantage. This neutral position adds an interesting dynamic to the game. You're not emotionally invested in a particular hand, allowing you to make strategic decisions based on the odds and your observations. This detachment can be quite liberating, as it allows you to focus purely on the strategy and probabilities. The banker and the player hands are dealt according to specific rules, which are predetermined and not influenced by the players or the dealer. This makes Baccarat a game of chance, but with an element of strategy. Understanding the rules and the odds can give you an edge. For instance, the banker hand has a slightly better chance of winning due to the drawing rules, which is why a commission is often charged on banker bets. However, this doesn't mean you should always bet on the banker. Observing patterns and trends can also be beneficial. Some players look for streaks, betting on the hand that has won the previous rounds. Ultimately, Baccarat is a game that combines luck and strategy. By understanding the roles of the banker and the player, and by making informed bets, you can enhance your enjoyment and potentially your success in the game. Understanding card values is crucial in Baccarat. Cards 2 through 9 are worth their face value. 10s, jacks, queens, and kings all count as 0. Aces are worth 1. The hand with the total closest to 9 wins. If a hand's total exceeds 9, you only consider the second digit. For instance, a hand with a 7 and an 8 would total 15, but in Baccarat it's counted as 5, only the 5 from 15. This aspect of reducing double-digit totals to a single digit is key to understanding how the game unfolds. Baccarat offers 3 primary betting options: player, banker, and tie. Betting on the player means you believe the player's hand will be closer to 9. Betting on the banker means you're wagering on the banker's hand winning. A tie bet wins if both hands have the same total. Each betting option comes with its own set of odds and payouts. Understanding these is essential for making informed decisions during the game. It's also important to note that a commission is usually charged on winning banker bets, typically around 5%. This commission is how the casino maintains its edge in the game. Section 5. Understanding odds and the house edge. Every casino game has a built-in mathematical advantage known as the house edge. In Baccarat, the house edge varies depending on your bet. The banker bet typically has the lowest house edge, followed by the player bet. The tie bet, while tempting with its high payout, carries the highest house edge. It's crucial to remember that the house edge operates over the long run. In the short term, you might experience wins and losses that deviate from the statistical probabilities. However, understanding the house edge helps you make informed decisions and manage your expectations over extended gameplay. Section 6. The third card rule. Adding a layer of intrigue. Baccarat's third card rule adds an element of suspense. This rule is one of the key aspects that makes Baccarat so thrilling and unpredictable. It keeps players on the edge of their seats, wondering what the next move will be. Depending on the initial 2-card totals of the player and banker hands, a third card may be drawn for either or both hands. This decision is not made by the players, but is governed by a set of predefined rules. The rules for drawing a third card are predetermined and not based on player choice. This means that the outcome is left to chance, adding an extra layer of excitement to the game. This rule might seem complex at first glance, but it's actually quite straightforward once you grasp the basic principles. The third card rule is designed to ensure fairness and balance in the game. The rules are designed to create a balance between the player and banker hands, ensuring that neither side has an inherent advantage based on the initial 2 cards alone. This balance is crucial for maintaining the integrity and fairness of the game, making every round a new and exciting challenge for the players. Understanding the third card rule can significantly enhance your Baccarat experience. It allows you to appreciate the nuances of the game and enjoy the suspense that comes with each draw. So, the next time you find yourself at a Baccarat table, remember the third card rule and let the intrigue unfold. Section 7. The banker's advantage, a statistical reality. Statistically, the banker bet in Baccarat has a slight edge over the player bet. This advantage stems from the specific rules of the game, particularly the third card rule. While the difference in odds is minimal, it's enough to make the banker bet slightly more favorable over the long run. This doesn't mean you should always bet on the banker. Baccarat is a game of chance, and outcomes can vary. However, understanding the statistical nuances helps you make informed decisions based on probabilities. Section 8. Tips for beginners. Navigating the Baccarat table. For newcomers to Baccarat, a few practical tips can enhance your gaming experience. First, start with smaller bets. To get a feel for the game's rhythm, avoid chasing losses and know when to walk away. Manage your bankroll wisely, setting aside a specific amount for your Baccarat session. Remember, Baccarat is a game of chance. Enjoy the thrill of the unknown and don't be disheartened by losses. Treat it as entertainment and always prioritize responsible gaming. Section 9. Practice makes perfect. Honing your skills. Before wagering real money, consider practicing Baccarat online. Many reputable online casinos offer free play versions of the game, allowing you to familiarize yourself with the rules and betting options without any financial risk. Practicing in a risk-free environment helps you gain confidence and develop your understanding of the game's flow. It also allows you to test different betting strategies and see how they play out without any financial consequences. Section 10. Responsible gaming, the key to long-term enjoyment. Above all, remember that Baccarat, like all casino games, should be enjoyed responsibly. Set a budget before you start playing and stick to it. Don't gamble with money you can't afford to lose. If you find yourself chasing losses or feeling overwhelmed, take a break and seek support if needed. Baccarat can be an exhilarating and entertaining experience when approached with a responsible mindset. By understanding the game, managing your bankroll and prioritizing fun, you can enhance your enjoyment and create lasting memories at the Baccarat table.